Hey Naomi, I just sent this month's child support payment.
Wow, a day early?
I'm traveling for business starting tomorrow. I wanted to make sure it arrives in time.
Oh, okay. I see you're as busy as ever. You never change, do you? You always working is why I got tired of being with you. And also why you lost custody of Sandra.
Honestly, it still doesn't make sense to me. You cheated on me, you broke up our marriage. Why did you get custody of Sandra?
The judge clearly thought you were too focused on work to raise Sandra properly.
I guess you do have a point. I traveled a lot for my work. My parents have already passed, my sister is married and lives in another state. I didn't even have any relatives who could help me out. I wanted to make sure Sandra has a good life. That's why I agreed to overpay child support. I'm giving you $2,500 a month. Double what you were legally entitled to.
Yeah, your salary is basically your only redeeming quality. Thanks to you, we're doing quite well. Much appreciated.
Make sure you use it for Sandra.
I know.
By the way, you're gonna get Sandra a cell phone? She's old enough to have her own.
Why do you ask?
She's a sophomore in high school. All the girls her age have phones. It's the only way they can keep in contact with one another. I figured Sandra might be missing out on a social life without me.
She's not really interested in having a phone.
Really? It could be good to have one if she ever got into trouble. I thought it would be for the best if she had one.
Is that all you want? I have to go to work now. Can this conversation be over? I'll think about the phone.
Okay, thanks. Give my love to Sandra.
Hey, Dad. Sorry to message you so late. It's me, Sandra.
Sandra? Is it you? Really?
Yeah, I found your number in Mom's phone.
Oh, I see. I guess your mom finally gave you a phone then.
Yeah, Mom got me one when I got into high school. All the other girls had one, and I guess Mom was hearing from a lot of friends that she should get me one. So, she wasn't really thrilled about it, though.
Oh, well, I'm glad you finally got one. Thanks for messaging me.
I'm glad to talk to you, Dad.
But wait, last time I talked to your mom, you said that you weren't interested in getting a phone. Did you change your mind?
I think she probably just didn't want us talking to each other.
You think so?
I've had a phone for a while now, Dad. She was lying to you.
Well, I guess I can see why she would feel that way. She'd probably get jealous if you were talking to me without her knowing.
Hey, Dad. About custody. I'm living with Mom right now, but that's only until I'm 15, right? Then I can choose who I want to live with, can't I?
Yeah, that's right. Wow, you were listening pretty well during the divorce.
I want to live with you, Dad.
You do?
All I need is somewhere to sleep. Anywhere is fine. I'll work to earn my own money for food, and I'll clean around the house.
Sandra, are you okay?
I think you might need to help me out with the paperwork and stuff for transferring schools, but I'll do as much as I can by myself, okay?
Sandra, slow down. You're aware how far I live, right? You're in New York and I'm in Ohio.
Yeah, I know. I'm fine living anywhere, Dad. I don't mind moving. All I need is for you to say it's okay.
Sandra, why are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Well, Mom got a new boyfriend.
Boyfriend, huh?
I mean, Mom's single, so it's whatever. She can date whoever she wants, even if she has a daughter. But she kicks me out whenever he comes over to our house.
No?
I understand, and that's partially why I go to work as often as I can after school. But he's staying overnight more often lately.
Wait, she kicks you out of the house overnight?
Yeah, but there's a nice older lady living across the street who lets me stay with her, so that's not a huge problem.
No, that's a really big problem.
Also, I'm working 3 jobs, but we're still having trouble paying for food. I've lost 30 pounds this last year.
You what? I'm giving her more than enough in child support.
You are? She said that you haven't paid any child support since I started high school.
What?
She said your company went bankrupt, so you couldn't pay anymore.
That's not true at all. My company is doing great. I've been paying her $2,500 a month, same as before.
You're paying that much?
I don't believe it. She's been lying to you about child support. What is she doing with that money?
Like I said, Dad, I don't want to live here anymore. Mom's not here right now, so I thought this might be my only chance to talk to you about this.
I understand everything, Sandra. Let's meet up and talk in person. I have the day off tomorrow. I'll take the first flight there in the morning. Can you meet me at the airport without Mom noticing?
Yeah, I think I can.
Okay, wait for me at the arrival gate.
Gotcha. I can't wait to see you, Dad. Hey, Dad. Thanks for yesterday.
No problem, Sandra. Where are you staying tonight?
My teacher's house. She said she talked to you about our situation and said I could stay here whenever I want. So here I am. LOL.
Glad to hear it. Well, lucky you got placed with such a trustworthy teacher. Tell her I said thanks again.
Will do.
Okay, so just like we planned, we'll aim to get you out of there during summer break, okay?
Yeah. Thank you so much for helping me, Dad. I know you're really busy with work.
Don't worry about it, it's not a problem at all. You're my daughter, and family always comes first. You can rely on me for anything.
Thanks, Dad. I love you.
Matt, what's going on? What did you say to Sandra?
What's your problem?
She says she doesn't want to live with me, that she wants to move in with you. It sounds like you've been talking to each other an awful lot, Matt. How dare you? I am her mother. I have custody of her.
When she's 15, she can choose for herself, Naomi.
What?
Don't you remember? The judge said we should consider transferring custody to me once Sandra's 15.
Wait. You're always traveling for business, though. You can't take care of her. You might be financially capable, but you'll be gone all the time. What will you do while she's home alone?
About that, my company is creating a new headquarters here in Ohio. So I can keep doing my same job without having to travel as much. I'll be able to look after her just fine. And my sister and her husband are moving back into town, so when I'm gone, she can stay with them. There won't be any problem with her living with me.
No way.
Not to mention, you're in no position to be objecting to her choice.
What's that supposed to mean?
I've been sending you $2,500 a month in child support, Naomi. What have you been doing with that money?
Well, you know, the usual stuff. Her tuition, transportation, tutor, supplies. She's going to a good private school. You know that costs money, don't you?
Naomi, you know we've been talking to each other, Naomi. I know everything. How long are you going to keep lying to me? You said she was going to an expensive private school. So you can imagine my shock when Sandra told me what was actually going on. She's going to a public school. She rides a bike to school, so she doesn't even need any transport. She doesn't have a tutor, and on top of that, you lied to her and said I wasn't paying child support. You made her take 3 jobs to pay for living expenses. I was at a loss for words when I met her the other day for the first time in 3 years. She was nothing but skin and bones. She's lost 30 pounds when she should be growing. She's lost 30 pounds when she should be growing. Do you have any idea what you've been putting her through?
Oh, come on, she's just on a diet. Girls her age are sensitive about their weight.
I'm not finished. What's this I hear about you kicking her out of the house at night so you can be alone with your boyfriend? What the hell is wrong with you, Naomi?
Oh my god, she told you about that?
Yeah, she did, but that's not all. I hired a private detective.
You what?
I know you've been spending my child support payments on your boyfriend, Naomi.
Oh no.
I also understand that he's there with you right now. So I bet Sandra's been kicked out of the house as usual. Don't worry though, I've already arranged a safe place for her to stay. She's never coming back to you again, Naomi.
What? Why not?
It's Sandra's choice. I'm speaking to my lawyer tonight about taking over custody of her.
You can't do that. What am I supposed to do with her child support payments?
Yeah, the PI said you'd quit your job to spend more time with your boyfriend. But I'll be suing you to recover every single penny that you spent on your boyfriend or yourself instead of her. So you better find yourself a job, and quick.
Oh, God, no. How much is that gonna be?
I'll have to talk to my lawyer for a more accurate calculation, but based on what I've heard from Sandra, you're looking at something around $60,000?
60 grand?
Roughly, yeah, like I said. My lawyer's working on it.
You hired a lawyer?
Yep, but I recommend you do the same.
Matt, wait just 1 second, please. I don't understand any of this. What should I do now?
Ask your lawyer. Goodbye, Naomi. I planned the timing for when Sandra's school went into summer vacation. This way, there wouldn't be any risk of Naomi coming to get her while she was at school. My former in-laws apparently talked some sense into her, so the custody transfer went smoothly. You should have seen the look on my face when the judge pounded his gavel. We found a great school for her in the area, and got her admitted just in time for the start of the new school year. Naomi, well, her parents cut her off. She went into debt to pay off the money she owed me. When her boyfriend learned where she was getting her money from, he dumped her. With no one to support her and nowhere to go, she had to leave New York. Last I heard, she was working at a dive bar in some podunk little town.
What? Are you really getting married? Don't tell me. It's that super ugly girl, isn't it? Yuck. What are you thinking? Ugh, this is so gross. I'm gonna have to take a shower.
Does it really bother you that much I'm getting married?
Yeah?
Why?
I mean, I guess I kinda understand if it's that ugly girl. What was her name? Mindy? But seriously, this is messed up.
What's your problem? You're not making any sense. And besides, stop talking about my fiancé like that. I haven't forgotten how you treated her when I introduced you either, by the way.
What am I supposed to do? Ignore the fact that she's ugly? Don't shoot the messenger.
Mindy is elegant, graceful, a modest dresser, and I love her.
I know love is blind, but I think you need to get your eyes checked. I guess when I think about it, I can't expect you to have more refined tastes like me and my husband. We're college graduates after all. You could say she's actually perfect for a college dropout like you. Just so you know, we're not planning on associating with you after the wedding.
That's probably for the best, I agree.
Huh?
I know all about how awfully you treated Mindy when you were in middle school. So it doesn't surprise me at all that you behaved like this when you found out we were getting married. Not to mention you were always Mom and Dad's favorite. You got all that love and attention to the point that I moved just to get away from the lot of you. I just introduced you guys to her as a formality. And while I was planning to invite you to the wedding, I wouldn't mind never seeing you ever again afterward. I'm glad you feel the same way.
Well, at least you know you're not wanted around here. That saves us a lot of trouble.
Hey, Mindy. I'm really sorry for how my sister treated you today. And my parents, too. They were acting pretty badly until they learned who you were.
It's fine, Steve. You've apologized more than enough, and you even warned me beforehand. But man, when you told me how much your parents spoiled Jessica, you weren't kidding.
Right? By the way, did Jessica really force you to give her your contact info?
Yeah, but it's just my line account, so no big deal.
She said she doesn't want anything to do with us, so you can go ahead and block her if you want.
I thought I'd do that after the wedding. Who knows when we might need to contact them about something. Better safe than sorry. Oh, and I'm very used to Jessica's attitude. We're not in middle school anymore. Nothing she says can hurt me now.
Okay, well, feel free to block her anytime she gets out of line, okay?
Thanks for worrying about me, Steve. But I'll be fine.
Hey, Stink. Oops, I mean Steve. Thanks for the wedding invitation. but we're not coming.
Okay, that's fine.
Fine? That's all you have to say?
Mindy's parents know exactly what kind of a family I was born into. And they obviously know about how you act toward Mindy. So if you say you're not coming, I don't see any reason to try and convince you to change your mind. It's gonna be a pretty small-scale wedding, so really, there's no issue with you not coming.
Whatever. But wait, what's that about a small-scale wedding?
Yeah, we're not inviting that many people, so we figured we didn't need to go overboard.
Oh, really? That gives me a great idea.
Oh, great.
So, me and my husband got married before a judge with no wedding, remember?
Yeah, what of it?
I think we might just have to throw a wedding after all. Oh, and we definitely won't be inviting you or your ugly wife.
Oh no, however will I recover from this? I think I'm gonna cry.
Don't get sarcastic with me.
I never expected you to invite us in the first place. Bye, Jessica.
You really tick me off, you know that? Hey, stupid. Oops, I mean Steve. Did you get our RSVP for your wedding?
Yeah, it came yesterday. You sure you don't want to come? Last chance to change your mind.
Oh, believe me, I'm very sure. Why'd I want to go to your wedding anyway? Where are you hosting it? A homeless shelter? Besides, our wedding will be on the same day.
The same day? Are you serious?
Oh yes, very serious. You can enjoy your crummy wedding with your hot dogs and macaroni and cheese or whatever. Meanwhile, we'll be having a glamorous, luxurious wedding that only college graduates can afford.
I'm struggling to understand why you'll be bragging about graduating $100,000 in debt and not being able to get a job until Dad lets you work at his company.
Don't be jealous I use my connections better than you.
All your co-workers say you're the laziest person in the office and keep shoving your work onto everyone else.
They're just jealous I'm more important than them. My dad's a big shot in the company. Anyway, our wedding date is set and there's nothing you can do about it. Don't worry, I'll send you some pictures of the food.
Oh, aren't you generous? Well, I'll put you down as not attending then.
You shouldn't have wasted the money on sending us an invitation.
Also, as your brother, I feel like I should warn you. You might want to rethink what you're doing.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that you have no idea what a precarious position you're in. Pride cometh before the fall, as they say.
You're not making any sense. Hey, what gives? Why aren't you having your wedding?
What?
I came all the way out to the Bloomfield Hotel because I decided to be nice and come to your wedding. Why'd you cancel?
Bloomfield Hotel? What Bloomfield Hotel?
Isn't it obvious? The closest one to your house, you idiot. How did an uneducated loser like you scrape together enough money to have your wedding at such a nice hotel anyway?
Jessica, did you read the address on the invitation?
Did I go to the wrong place?
Yep.
Then where are you?
Hawaii.
What?
What, the Bloomfield Hotel in Hawaii?
Hawaii?
Yeah, the Bloomfield Hotel in Hawaii, just like we put on the invitations.
No way. A loser like you and your ugly wife don't deserve a wedding in Hawaii.
While you're wasting your time studying underwater basket weaving or whatever, I was honing business skills. I'm actually making more than most people my age.
Really?
Wait, what happened to your wedding? Weren't you having it today?
No one came.
Wow, really?
I posted about the wedding on Instagram, but no one came. Not even Mom and Dad came.
I can't say anything for your friends, but Mom, Dad, and the rest of our family are all here in Hawaii at our wedding.
They are? Why? Why would they go to your stupid wedding instead of mine?
Well, if it makes you feel better, they don't seem very comfortable sitting next to Mindy's family.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mindy's grandfather is the current president of the company Dad works for.
Huh? Wait. But that's the company me and my husband work for, too. So, Mindy is the granddaughter of our company's president?
Yep,
Why didn't you tell me?
I did tell you.
When?
When I brought Mindy to the house to meet the family.
You did?
While you and your husband were busy calling me an idiot dropout and Mindy an ugly cow, Mom and Dad were pale-faced telling you to knock it off. Didn't you notice? I figured you were just ignoring them. Did you actually not notice?
So, is that why they told us we should hold the wedding on a different day?
They tried to warn you, but you didn't listen.
But I picked that date on purpose. I was trying to ruin your wedding. I can't believe Mom and Dad would pick you over me.
Well, Dad is something of an executive at his company. So it really only makes sense that he would prioritize mine over yours, since he's the father of the groom to the president's granddaughter.
I can't believe this.
Like I said, don't worry, he isn't enjoying this. Mindy's grandpa knows all about how you've treated us since you were classmates.
Wait, so was none of my friends coming to the wedding all a part of Mindy's plan for revenge?
Don't blame Mindy for this. Did you even send any invitations out?
Invitations are such a pain. I just sent DMs out through Instagram to all the people I wanted to invite a few days ago.
Did anyone RSVP?
What are you talking about? I'm their friend. Why wouldn't they come? A couple people said something about having plans, but I told them to cancel those plans and come to my wedding.
That doesn't seem like an effective way to invite people.
Why not?
Do you remember my invitation? It said to contact us to confirm whether you're attending or not, which even you did. Most people assume that if they didn't get a personal invitation, that they weren't invited.
Really?
I mean, what you think was gonna happen when you just DM people a few days ago about your wedding? That's way too short notice. Didn't your planner give you any advice on invitations? Seems to me you might have grounds for a lawsuit if she okayed that plan of yours. What were you thinking?
Actually, all the wedding venues were booked for today. So I decided to rent out a French restaurant for the wedding. But no one came, so...
Actually, Mindy wanted to talk to you about that.
Mindy? Why?
She'll message you soon. Just wait a minute or two.
Jessica, go back to the restaurant right now.
Huh? Hey, Mindy. You're not messaging to lord it over me that you're the president's daughter, are you?
That's not the issue right now. My cousin is the owner of the restaurant that you booked. He's here at my wedding now.
That snooty guy was your cousin?
He just heard from the manager that the couple who booked the restaurant out today canceled at the last second and ran away without paying the bill. Ring any bells?
No.
Considering the circumstances, I knew right away that it was you, so I thought I'd message you myself to talk some sense into you. If you don't come back to the restaurant right now, they're going to call the police.
The police?
You have until 7:40 p.m. tonight to go back to that restaurant and pay your bill.
That's only 40 minutes from now. I'll never make it in time.
They're not gonna wait for you. You better hurry.
Oh no.
Jessica and her husband barely made it to the restaurant on time, so while they were relieved that the police didn't get involved, their relief turned to dread when they saw the bill for $15,000. They paid the bill with a credit card on the spot, but it seems like they were planning to pay for the dinner with gifts for their wedding. So this will leave them in quite a precarious financial position. She also managed to remove any potential for her parents to bail her out, because they had a huge blow-up over the wedding and her parents cut her off. It turns out that her husband had also not been in contact with his parents for years, so they couldn't turn to them either. The unhappy couple couldn't handle working at the same company as a father who had cut them out of his life. So they both quit their jobs at a short time later. They moved into a tiny apartment downtown, and they're each working multiple jobs to make ends meet. Their neighbors have made several complaints about their shouting matches at all hours of the night, so it looks like they might not even be a couple for much longer.